everyone. Welcome to our weekly live. As always, at 6 p.m. London. We're going to have a regular live stream today. We're back home in Chicago. I just wanted to remind everybody that we're leaving to Miami on Tuesday, on the 5th, for the conference. So basically came here for a couple of days to celebrate a birthday, Max's birthday, spend some time with friends and work as well. And we're going to be going back to the conference and then back to San Francisco on the 5th, and then San Francisco on the 10th. And we already scheduled a couple of meetings, events in San Francisco for the late April and May. One thing that I did not share with you guys is that we are going to be making our own event in San Francisco, in Silicon Valley. That is going to happen on. I remember the last one is going to be on the 22nd or 27th, I think, or 26th, and the first one is going to be on the April 14th. So what is going to happen is that we are getting a space where we're going to that we're going to post on the special websites where people post events in regards to startups and different projects as well, and we're going to create our own. So we will get a space for the people, posted on this website where everybody sees events, and a bunch of people with new startups, business ideas, crypto people as well are going to attend our meeting, and we're going to present ourselves. Everybody is going to kind of network and share what they do and how everybody can be helpful to each other. So instead of attending other meetings and we've decided that we are going to make our own. That would be better for everybody because first of all, people are going to know more about Grand Time because we are the ones that are creating the meetings, and obviously the more people that show up are going to spread the word and talk about us as well. Okay. So this is what I wanted to share with you guys that I actually forgot to share before because I've known this information for the last 4 or 5 days. So I apologize about not saying that. The second thing that I wanted to talk about and ask you guys, for the last week, I've been working on explanation about decentralized time. And I wanted to make a short video in English and also in Russian explaining Grand Time's decentralized time decimal system. And uh, I have a hard time. So I can fully explain of what it is, what the idea is about, how it works, and stuff like that. What I have problems with is making exact examples for certain people, business, and stuff. So what I mean by that is I want people to understand what decentralized time is, decimal time is, but I also want everybody to understand how it will be helpful to you personally, or your business, or your life in general. How it can be helpful in regular life or business life as well. So this is the only thing that I have problem with because I can explain how it will help me. I can explain some basic things, but also I want people in the project and our community to kind of take a moment and think about how can this help you personally in your life. Maybe you have a business that has something to do with logistics or medicine or anything, or you have business calls or calls with your family in different parts of the world, and you always have to calculate time. So where when to call or when to schedule a meeting, and it's always not help it's always hard to do so without using your phone or time programs on your phone and stuff. So there's a lot of things that everybody can think about, and give me your reason why it is helpful. I can share my things, and then you guys can think about yours. For example, with us, we have a lot of people that work for Grand Time in different parts of the world, and we have calls with them on a weekly basis, 2 3 times a week at least. And when time changes, we also have to we have to follow the time, make sure that it doesn't change so we don't skip our call. We have to always make sure that we look at the at the time and calculate for tomorrow what time the meeting is going to be. And it's always hard to to constantly think about changes of time. This is just one simple example of why it's hard to use today's world time, and you always have to calculate that and make sure that you don't miss your calls. And not only about business, when you talk with family as well, you always have to kind of look at the time app and see what time is it there and stuff like that. So this is just a couple of simple examples of what it is, because the reason why I'm asking the community is because when we were in Stanford on that crypto meeting, and when I announced the new time that we're working on in decentralized time, I've had multiple people, almost everybody that came up to us said that this is a revolutionary idea, because and they were saying their thing, like why it would help them, why it would help the business they work for. I've had people with examples saying that they work, let's say they work for Amazon, and logistics in Amazon is probably the best and the hardest logistics in it, if you compare it to any company in the world, because they ship constantly 24 hours a day, hundreds and thousands of items in different parts of the country, and the time zones are different, and how they deliver their items to factories and then ship them to homes. It always has to be calculated, and the guy that works for Amazon was saying that if we would have one decentralized time that we can rely on, that would be a lot easier for the business, and that would take a lot less man hours to work on just calculating time. So, and I've had examples like this from many people, people from medicine, people from logistics, people from just people that are have workers in different parts of the world and stuff. So I want to ask the community to take 5 10 minutes of your time if you could, and just share your thoughts of how it will be helpful to you personally, or the business you work for, or your. And if you could share those thoughts in our Telegram chat, I would really, really appreciate it, because it will help me to create a good short video description that we can use in the project after, and that we can send to other people when they ask about decentralized, what it is. Because now, as everybody remembers, once we start the launch pad, we're going to have, first of all, we're going to do a massive marketing, and we're going to have a lot of people to join the project. And people that join the project, they will want the explanation of what it is in more details. Some people will understand right away, some people will need more time to understand it, but I want everyone to have an idea of how this can be useful in the world. And this is why I want to make this video, and also a short text that we will probably post on the website or in our questionnaires. So please take a time. This is just my personal question to you guys. I'm asking if you could at least even if you send me 3 4 examples, that would be still great. If we have more, if the whole community thought it and send me multiple, that would be amazing. I can use as many as you guys send, and I will most likely use all of them, because the more examples we have, the better it is for explaining, and the more facts people see, the better understanding they have of why this will be revolutionary, and why this will be helpful for everybody, no matter what part of the world you're at. So this is it that I wanted to say today. I hope everybody heard me and will help me, because this is help that I'm asking for. It's not a task. It's not a rule that everybody has to follow. It's just my personal question that I hope someone will hear and someone will help, because I have a hard time bringing a lot of examples. I have a few, but I know it's not going to cover everybody and all types of people in different businesses, simply because I don't know everything in the world, and a lot of people that work in certain companies know a lot more about them than I do. So thank you for that, for listening, and I am ready for questions, Olga, whenever you are, if we have questions.
Hi, Rafael. Yes, we have some questions, but you gave some explanations in your speech. But anyway, I read
Let's
the
still
question
still
from Nikolai Borisov. Okay.
okay.
Can you please tell me what the decimal point means?
Decimal what?
Decimal point means.
Point. Okay, so simple question, simple answer. Decimal time, I think he was gonna say that it means that there is, instead of 24 hours in one day, there will be 10 hours in one day. So the day that we currently have is divided not to 24 hours but to 10 hours. This is basically what this word means, and the reason why we've decided to create the new time with decimal digits, which is 10 hours per day, is because we have 10 million grants that are created every day, and the rest that's not used is burned. So 10 million grants in 10 hours per day, and then we divide each hour and each grand minute in certain amount of grants. This is an explanation of what decimal means.
Thank you. Thank you. And the next question is simple too. This question from
Mhm.
Larissa. Rafael, are there any restrictions for investors?
Restrictions, there are not really any restrictions. If you're asking about purchase or sale, the restriction for purchase for the investor is 100 million grants. I think it was per round, that you cannot buy more than that. There are some restrictions in sale as well. I think I was answering this question in the previous live stream, and I also texted the reply to those questions in the chat. So if you scroll up, you will see a detailed explanation of what is the minimum purchase to buy or to sell during the Launchpad in different phases. And also, those questions are posted in our question answer on the website. So I can also send you guys a link in Telegram. And I've been saying this in the previous couple of previous live streams. Please make sure that you do read those questions and answers, just simply to kind of educate yourself a little more if you don't know everything about Grand Time. I'm talking about simple questions, and most of them are in regards to the Launchpad. We have question posted for purchases with Matic, purchases with credit debit card, purchases with any crypto, which is coin payments, and general questions about Launchpad. We also have some questions posted about our team and future products as well. So there's a lot of very useful and simple information that I wrote on the website with the help of our of the people that were working on this Excel file before And I just did those questions a little bit, added some from myself, and we have posted them as well. So there are some of them that are already available, and the answer to the question that was just asked about the restrictions for purchase or sale are also in there. So please take 5-10 minutes of your time. It's not going to take more than that. There's not a lot of questions. And answers, and you can take screenshots of them. You can memorize them if you want, and you'll basically always have access to it whenever you need the answer to something. So hopefully I answered this question, and I again wanted to remind everybody that would be a very helpful tool to use during Launchpad when we have a big amount of people joining and asking a lot of questions, because we've seen this last time when we just started for about a month. We've had a lot of questions. We've had a lot of people asking that don't know nothing about the project, and the admins were answering everybody, doing a great job, phenomenal job. But if we have all the participants that are already in the project know the questions, that would be a great help for admins as well, to simply answer those or just send those links in our group chats. Let's go to the
Thank you,
next
Rafael,
question,
for this
please.
answer. Yes, thank you. And the next one from Case is, Rafael, is there any plans for the community to grow up to 100,000 members, like second round airdrop with referral contests?
So the growth of the community is very, very real, and 100,000 would not be obviously would not be a final point. Not where we look at. This is one of these steps. I think the first big step in growth of the community would probably be 1 million. We will definitely reach 100,000, and I think this will be done very, very fast once we resume soon and start doing the marketing also, once we have more people be active and do the tasks and stuff like that. And this is because this is how we grow organically right now. We constantly have people adding to the project simply because we refer ourselves. And once we add a little more juice to it, which is marketing, we will definitely have more and more people joining in. And I'm very, very sure that this will happen fast. I'm not gonna say within a month or two, but I'm thinking this will happen fast once the Launchpad gets back, once we start marketing, and people will see the actual results of the price growth. This will bring a lot more attention, not only our attention, that of the people that are already in the project but are not very active because we're on pause, but also people from outside that will join, learn, and spread the word as well. So like I said, time frame wise, I don't want to lie and say any dates, but I am very sure that our growth statistics will uh, grow a lot once we resume in a very short period of time. So this will be it with the questions today, guys. I want to appreciate everybody for joining in. Again, for whoever, if somebody joined at the end of the live stream, again, I want to ask the community to kind of throw some examples of why you think decentralized time that is the same in the whole world will be good for you, or for anybody that you know, or for the business that you know, and send it to the Telegram chat. I would really, and I would. It would make my life easier by creating the video and short text of explanation of what it is. And at this point, I want to say bye to everybody. I will be back in live as always at 6 p.m. London on Wednesday. I want to thank Olga, Lena for being here. And I will see you guys on Wednesday at 6. We're going to have more news, obviously, because we're going to be in Miami already. I will probably be doing the live stream from the conference, so that this will be interesting. I will show cool projects and things that we see there, and you guys will see it with me. So thank you all, and I will see you on Wednesday at 6 p.m. London. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.